Hello people, I'm JABY KOAY. Joining me is RUGGIERI.
Hey.
We're going to look at Megan Levy. Who's the star?
It is Kate Mara.
Kate Mara. Do you like Kate Mara?
I do like her. She was in House of Cards.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh
For
my
season
God,
one, all
House of
season
Cards.
one. Yeah,
I was really jealous of Kevin Spacey, even though he probably doesn't give a shit.
Right,
He's
in that role,
just acting. He's truly just acting in those moments.
Yeah.
But I liked her in that role,
Yeah.
and I was very shocked at the beginning of season 2.
Yeah.
We need one dog team for a road sweep and surrounding area check. Leavey! Dog up!
I just don't know why you want to do this.
Yeah, I know you don't.
You don't really connect with people very well. Just so you know, running away isn't going to solve anything.
Hang up that phone! Tuck your shirt in!
Right.
Well, that's how it starts.
Yeah, it is.
Found something! Good God.
I've been watching this dog all year. He's the most aggressive dog I've ever treated.
Does he really need another break?
It's not like he hasn't earned it.
You're getting a dog. You got this? Think faster.
Shit.
Yeah, I got this.
Those
You think I'm
flags
afraid of
each
you?
represented a
Am
dog.
I?
down.
Oh, I thought they
Rex,
were
lay
mine.
down.
I love German Shepherds, so okay.
Vehicle approaching.
Guns up! Why'd you join?
To get away from my life. We're shipping out tomorrow. We are so not ready for this.
Clear! Levy, check the vehicle!
Where's my dog? I need to see him. Oh, no.
Okay, I'm gonna cry.
you cannot come back to my house like some big war hero.
Back off, Mom!
You can't let your whole life fall apart over some dog.
That dog saved my life.
We walk through the fire. Please just change his classification so that I can adopt him when he gets
Oh
back.
gosh.
They aren't pets. They're warriors.
Senators, can I just have a moment of your time? His name is Rex. He saved thousands of lives in Iraq.
What did you say your name was?
Corporal Megan Levy.
All you gotta do is fight. And you know how to fight. You're a Marine.
What would you say to Rex if he were here? I'd thank him for teaching me what love is.
And I'm gonna cry. I'm a big German Shepherd person. I have one. That movie is really pulled at my heartstrings, that trailer. And a true story.
You go first.
Oh God. Well, they are war heroes. They really they save
yeah.
lives, and the soldiers do become very attached to them. And so the fact that this story is true and she did bring this dog back and adopt it is a beautiful, warm story. And I think that these dogs go through all this training with these soldiers, and they should be treated like war heroes and be able to retire with dignity, or be able to go and live with the soldier that they were trained with.
Yeah.
I think that is what happened with her, and I'm really looking forward to seeing this, and I'm like totally teared up because it's like it hits it right here.
Yeah, there's like a lot of thoughts running through my brain at the
Yeah.
same time. The first thought is that just the situation of the fact that war is just a fucked up environment, right? I mean, it's the most fucked up environment you can possibly think of.
Right.
And you're developing this bond with this animal, and it's like a family member in that moment, right? During that time,
Yeah.
more than any other person,
Right.
because you're so heavily focused on this other being. All those flags I thought represented. I didn't know if it represented
I thought they were
mines.
mines, but I'd have to see it again to.
They were mines.
Yeah.
I just wasn't like my brain wasn't sure if it was like mines that just simply mines that the dog had found, or if it was other dogs had gotten killed locating those areas. But most likely it's just mines that the dog had found. It's a funny thing because my love of animals isn't anywhere near yours,
Yeah,
right? I have this other mindset about it
Right.
at the same time that I've wrestled with for a while. Basically, the story I'm thinking of is there was this girl I knew who had a dog, and she had a car, and she sold her car to pay for her dog's medical bills.
Yeah, I would do that in a second.
Right, and I couldn't understand that at the time.
Yeah.
And part of me still doesn't get it.
Yeah.
I understand.
Well,
I understand and respect your
right.
perspective. But
Yeah.
there's part of me that still doesn't get it. However, that being said, I used to have 2 dogs. One of them was a boy dog named Journey, a male puppy named Journey, and the other was a female named Phoebe.
Oh, I had a Phoebe.
And I sold Phoebe because she was a crazy bitch.
No.
But Journey was this dog that just wanted your love. And I gave him up because I couldn't give him the attention that he needed. He was a Yorkie. And I was always working,
Yeah.
I was always out of the house, and I
Yeah.
couldn't give him the attention he needed. And to this day, I still think of that dog. And my sister has a dog, and I will occasionally call him Journey.
Oh.
Not even realizing,
Subconsciously,
yeah,
yeah.
subconsciously, it's just instinctual. And that's how deep it goes.
Yeah.
And it's the part of, like, the effeminate part that I like to deny and lock in a treasure chest and keep to the back of the room.
It's not effeminate to love animals.
No, I know, I'm just making
Right,
fun
I
of
know what you mean. You
myself.
don't want to, like, I get you. Appear.
There's no sappiness here.
Right. It's too
All
sad.
men and manhood and steaks.
People can form really strong connections to animals like that, and especially something like this where they're training together and they really are watching out for each other in like
Right.
life and death circumstances. So that alone is going to heighten a relationship with whether it's with a human or an animal. You see these kinds of stories online or all the time about soldiers who are so bonded with their dog, and like
Right.
they bring the dog back. The dog's leg was blown off, but they keep him and they bring him back to the States. And it's just like I see these stories all the time. Probably because I'm obsessed with German Shepherds, so they're on my Facebook feed all the
Right.
time. But it's really heartwarming and heartbreaking.
Yeah. It's like my brain is doing the two
Yeah.
thoughts thing still. It's just
But a
like,
Yorkie is not to. A Yorkie is different from a German Shepherd. Like German Shepherds are so smart and so loyal, and they're huge.
Right.
So it's like it's a different energy than a small dog.
right.
Totally.
It's just so tricky because, like, okay,
Yeah.
here's the thing: if like a friend of mine, I'm going off of experience here. A friend of mine lost her dog because the dog died. I don't know. Something happened where the dog
Yeah.
died, right? And she was really sad.
Yeah.
And like the next day, she got another dog. And so it's like if your friend dies,
Wow. The next day.
if your friend dies, you
Yeah.
can't go and get another friend the next day,
No,
like
right.
and replace
Yeah.
that area of your life.
No, exactly.
And that's why it's confusing for me how I'm supposed to feel about dogs, because it's like, you know what I mean? Because people
Yeah.
put them on the same status as
Some people. Some people. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And that's where I get confused.
Right.
But now
Yeah.
all of that aside, this looks like a compelling story
It
that
does.
we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Right? Because we've
Right.
seen different aspects of war and how grueling it can be and how awful it can be, but we haven't seen anything related to the other heroes of war, which are these animals. I never even like considered,
Yeah.
because I watched The Hurt Locker, which is about these soldiers who disarm bombs
Yeah,
and stuff.
right.
Or at least that was an aspect of it. Nowhere in that movie that I can recall at this moment was there anything about dogs.
Right.
They might have been in there, but I don't recall it. It didn't stand out to me because that wasn't.
Yeah.
If it wasn't there, it wasn't the main point of the movie.
Exactly.
Whereas this is all about that and this woman's cause to get back this war hero because they just keep.
Ooh, I'm getting all
Yeah.
emotional again.
Yeah. I think it's a cool concept.
Yeah, I definitely want to see this.
I hope it's like on the map and people
Yeah.
see it because it's just
Yeah.
different. Like
Yeah.
that's the one thing I always go back to is like people are like, oh, Hollywood keeps doing the same thing. It's like actually no, there are movies that are different.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You just got to look out for them. And this is one of those where I think this could be a gem. So, and I'm not a crazy dog person, and I'm saying this could be a gem.
Yeah, definitely.
And it makes
Okay.
Casey cry.
And I do.
Do you cry easily though?
For animal stuff, yeah,
All right,
I
well,
do.
then you're not a good barometer.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
the
true.
better
I'm
barometer.
I'm up here.
Jabby almost cried.
Yeah.
And that's what
I
counts.
didn't cry, but I did tear up. I
Yeah.
did. I probably will cry if I see the movie.
Some quick shout outs. Rohit Rao. It sounds like a growl. Rao. That's how I would say my last name every time. If my last name was Jaby Rao, I'd be like Jaby Rao. Rishab Ketarpal, I apologize. And Swadin Sangram Swain. You just signed up for Patreon. Thank you so much for joining Patreon just to become a contributor to the KOAY family. I really appreciate you guys doing that. Every dime counts, or every rupee? I don't know. Wherever you guys are from, every dime counts. We say dime in the States. I'm just digging myself a hole. I'm Jaby KOAY. Peace out.